Today I squatted 160 pounds for I don't know how many reps for 15 minutes. I needed to prove to myself I can shoulder my weight. You're gonna shoulder that weight. You're gonna carry yourself, wounded, swollen, as far as you need. Life is short, but it's long enough because it's all we got. You're heavy, but you're light enough because it's who you are. My greatest enemy is myself, and my greatest ally is myself. Such a paradoxical relationship is our true nature. It is the war of life one must win in order to rid those boundaries and be neither nemesis nor comrade. And it is in the heat of training and fighting with and against oneself that I can see an end to that war. My action against flesh, against steel, against the ungraspable mind. It is too in my writing I can fight this war of life, to one day and forevermore become harmonic, present. Today was a preparation and a continuation. Thank you for being here with me.
I'm very unhappy right now. I'm feeling the crushing weight of my loneliness. On a day like this, a few weeks ago only, I stayed up for days. A day like this, even less time ago than that, I binge-watched movies that allowed me to drown in my self-loathing. It feels like I'm being submerged and soaked in a poisonous water. The closest liquid I can think of is alcohol. I'm not drunk or anything, but I'm drowning. I'm not drunk or drinking, but I'm drowsy, drowning, submerged, seeped in this loneliness, this sadness, this anger, this anguish, the seeping, clear, cloudy, pungent liquid that breaches the nostrils and destroys the senses. It goes to the bones. It turns me into a pickle of anger and anguish, of sadness and depression, of loneliness, of isolation, of solitude. So I've spent the entire day, 10 plus hours of staring, sitting, laying, drooling over a screen on my computer, my phone, my TV, and living myself a false company, giving myself an inundation of one-sided conversation, wrapped in the baggy, big clothes of online personalities that warm up my cold head. My obsession over this feeling spirit. I'm in a house full of people and I shared 2 words with them all day. I got a sandwich and a trash tire for workouts, and then back into my dark, dank, cold cave where sunshine stays away throughout the day. And I got stuck. I stuck in the mud. I got stuck. Now I'm up, as lonely and single as the moon on a night with no stars. And I'm sitting writing on a weird electric typewriter that I love but haven't been able to share with anyone at all. I hate my life, how awful it is, a job that just tortures my head in such a unique, specific way that feels like you had dropped my spongy brain upon a pile of needles dipped in a spiky juice. I have no friends beside one of whom I definitely rely on too much for my social needs. I have no prospects, no wishes. I have no prospects, only wishes. I have no future, only hopes. I have no car, only my 2 feet. I have no family, just a mom. I have no kids, just creations I store on my shelf. I have so many things. I don't have so many things. I have so much more. I can't store it all. I can't keep it all straight. My head is running away, and I'm just letting it go. I want to suffer. I want to invite smoke into my lungs. I want to break my skin with a knife. I want to melt it off 1 cubic centimeter at a time. I want to masturbate. I want to have any resemblance of pain or pleasure and not this numbed, drowned out sensation, this sensation. I was once excited for life, and now, just a few days later, this train of depression has dragged me so fast across the tracks I can't even see where I once stood. I can't even stand anymore. I just want to sit and bleed into the veins flow. I just want to sit and bleed. The veins flow a river and drink it all up and become consumed by my own selfishness, my own self-loathing. I am the blood, I am the mouth, I am the anger and the tongue, I am the the eye and the watched. I am the jar and the fish. I am the cloud and the little boy looking above, wishing so bad he could just feel heavenly lightness. So here I am once again, going to an extreme of life, staying up way too late, going to call work off and lie to people once again, and spend a day in shame. Here I am once again. I shame once again in extreme, turning myself into an experiment of my own tortures. Here I am once again in the extreme, sitting, forcing myself down, not letting my fingers stop moving for however long possible. As long as I could talk, I walk my fingers across the rather satisfying keyboard, which I really like, by the way. I'm so glad I bought this. Another piece added to my collection of weird, odd, old, quirky retro technologies that no one cares about, and I'm all alone and have no one to show this to, no one to share this to, no one who cares. I'm alone. I'm alone. The happiest moments of today was simply seeing that a content creator I adore, who I feel matches my ADHD energy about fitness, left a like on a comment on Instagram. I left on their Insta post. Now I have my social need met, and I can sit in my room on my carpet for the next few weeks, living in my head, my land of delusion, my river of confusion, my writing in small, tiny, little, insignificant, minuscule, infinitesimal papers that no one will ever read, that no one will ever see, no one will ever even give a second glance at before they throw it into the eternal fire of the past. Oh my God, I wish for pain. I wish for it to end, let me bleed, let me breathe. I have all these rocks crushing my stomach, making me laugh. For all I can do is see my tragedy and turn it into a comedy. Oh my God, help me. Oh my God, help me, God, help me. Me. I'm done. I lied to you. I'm not done. I tried to downlay, and everything came again rushing around in my brain. I have so much to say, so much to think. These keys move not fast enough for my racing brain. I cannot ever find a proper outlet. This is the best I got, okay? The only way it can be better is if I train, and day in, day out, it becomes such a fast typist. My hands can one day move faster than light, but who knows? Maybe when I become the sun itself, or a simple collection of photons scattered about the universe, will my thoughts have a speed matching them. It's dreadful. Can't you see it's dreadful? Awful dreadful. Dread. I want to cry, I want to try, I want to cry, I want to try, I want to sleep, I can't sleep, I want to shut my eyes, but the promise of tomorrow keeps my bed at my side instead of under my backside. So I'm done, I'm so done, I'm done, I'm gone through the still air in this basement. Lie, I'm so done. Okay. Let's not rashly scribble out this entire page and mark it with my ridiculous, furious typings. Please save me, please. I can never find a piece of art that truly satisfies me. Nothing ever truly fills this hole. Nothing ever makes this feel true. This pit, this anger, this loneliness, I've looked all around, and nothing can do it justice. The absolute unfathomable pits of my depressed mind, nothing shows their truest blackness, their truest grayness. I cannot find it, so I am reduced to a minute imitations, or listening to music with no words, or in languages I cannot comprehend. I can fill the empty space of understanding with my deepest pains, and then it works. But no one can ever see or feel that too. Again, an exercise in loneliness. I'm so alone. I'm so alone. Please save me. I love you. I lied again. I think I could sleep if I really wanted to. but that would mean unplugging myself from this only things that have got me through today, through all the days I've had like this. And that's something I don't want to do. I don't want to leave the music, the voices, the bodies dancing for my amusement, my gratification, my company, the voices speaking for my conversation, my entertainment. I can't leave it. I can. I won't. I'm so used to seeing my bad habits and getting livid at myself, adding another coin to the wishing well of changes of myself, that I'm not used to acknowledging that not only can I change, but I don't want to. I don't know if this is good. I have a razor. If I had a razor in front of me, I'd probably cut. If I had no one in this household, I'd scream. If I had a pool beside me, I'd dive in and hope never to rise for air. If I can, a car speeding by me on a dark road, I might sidestep and see what it feels like to be hit by a 1,000-pound metal bull. If I had a bottle of liquor, I might drink my livers full. If I had weed, I'd smoke out my conscience and live in the smoky clouds. I want to die. I hope I die. I hope I can kill myself. My dead body would rot for a day or two before anyone would check. I want to die. I hope I do. I hope people can lay eyes on my still corpse and think to themselves how he really was suffering. He lived every day in a hell I can never imagine. I wish I told him I cared. I loved him. I wish I just said a word to him that day we passed each other in the hall or on the street or in the kitchen. I wish they would all pity me so bad they would all wish for themselves to hurt themselves too. I want them to see how awful I have it, and for them to feel so awful about themselves they'd exchange their own life for mine. And then I'd refuse, and stare at them in the eyes, and watch their pain consume them as it has me. I won't kill myself. I never will. But I wish I could. But no matter how bad it gets, there's a stubborn fucking seed in my brain that won't let such winds carry it into the space of infinite end. I also feel I deserve to live under this leaking roof of pain for as long as one can withstand it. It's all my fault anyways. Obviously, I deserve all of this. I deserve it. I'm the worst. I'm an awful person, and no one can convince me otherwise. So yes, let me sit by this fire and cinder my hair, scorch my lips, and sit by and just watch, or don't. I don't care. I'll just burn and burn. It's okay. Let me suffer, for this fire is only warm to me now. It is the only warm to me now. The only warmth I know. God, just end this. God, you fuck. I'm a monkey without arm is meant to swing. I have lost so much of my life, things I should have seen, things I should have been, potentials of myself. Yet, things I should have been, I've missed out. I've missed it all. I'm such a pitiful fucking spit on the sidewalk. That's why I sit in this hole of the ground, soaking in my self-loathing. You don't think I know this isn't healthy? What else am I to do? I'm so scared and sad. I'm so scared and lost and upset and angry at all in my life, at all of myself. That 1 second awakes makes me want to drop. Never have I ever had a moment of peace in my own head. Kill me, please. Kill me, please. Whatever. I'm done. Someone let me out. Give me the medicine to shut it all down. Stop all the voices, all the noises. Just want it to stop, to shut the fuck up, to let me go, destroy me, okay, whatever, I think I've got this out. I love you, we will make it fine. In a week we will have forgotten this pain and think of it just as a fun, interesting experience, just as I distort reality of my job or any other night like this. I have an ever-existent trauma. Tomorrow I will go to the gym and lift my heart out and ready myself to leave this place I have made my own home. All on my lonesome. Okay, or maybe I won't. Maybe I will rot in my clothes like I have today. No matter what, I won't let go. I don't know why, but I won't. I never will. I love you. Goodbye.
Cameras can never do real life justice. They can never do real life justice. I wish I discovered this place long ago, a few months ago, because now I'm moving to a different place, back to my mom's, and I'm gonna have to leave this gorgeous trail. I could have been running sprints and hanging around the birches, but these aren't birch, but I don't know what tree they are. But I can always come back. Goes to show that exploration is always worth it. Never hide in your den. Don't cut yourself off. Okay, so today I trained with that weird squat variation, or not variation, exercise. I don't know how to crop top. I near maxed out for dumbbell press. I think it was 55 for 2 reps. I tried for a third. And then I did 45 for 3 sets. Maybe like 4 to 6 reps each. Then I was gonna do some skull crushers, but I wanted to give the bench to the old guy who was waiting for it. And I was gonna do some behind the neck or tricep cable shit, but it just felt kind of fucking not good. So I did some chest flies because I was like, my chest it feels pretty okay. So after that, I went pretty hard on the chest. I found like a decent weight. I think it was probably like 20 some reps, and I was just doing that for a while. One really long set, mile reps and all that shit, just squeezing. Found it was better to kind of move with the elbows in. And then I was gonna leave, but I had to wait to cancel my membership because I'm moving. So then I did some sled. I did that for maybe an hour, resting quite a bit, and 5 plates on the sled was as most as I could do. I could only get it maybe halfway across pushing it, and I had to find some weird way to pull it. And I worked my way up from 3 plates to 5 plates, and I worked my way back down to 3 plates. And did that. So, new challenge. Do 5 plates for this sled wherever I find it next. Whatever gym. And get after it every day. Be able to hoist a 60-pound dumbbell for at least 1 rep. I think I could do that. Oh, man. Okay. Peace. Well, actually, one more thing to say. I guess not. All right. See you later.